Hello, once again. I am Elisa, the Content Marketing Manager at Tailwind, and I'm joined by...
I'm Melissa, the Marketing Manager here at Tailwind.
Hey, Melissa. Feels like we just did this.
Yeah, this feels very familiar.
Doesn't it? So, do you have any confetti today?
I don't. I actually meant to make some.
Okay, so why would we be needing confetti again today, Melissa?
I think we'd need probably 10 times the amount because
Fireworks.
fireworks, a parade, because Tailwind now has auto posting. It's live. We got
Auto
it done.
posting to Instagram.
Instagram, yes.
Yeah, so we were here a couple days ago because it was huge news that Instagram is now allowing partner tools to post your scheduled posts for you, and that's huge news. And just a few days later, here we are back again because we have the most amazing team of people working on this, and it's live. So I know people have some questions, so please feel free to comment and we will try to get to those. But we can answer some of the most common ones and some things that we've seen come up. But first of all, okay, so why would you choose Tailwind?
Because we're great.
Yeah, but for people who don't know that, and yes, Peggy means thank you. Hooray! Yes, we're very excited if you can't tell. Yeah, but it works. Tailwind works, right? I mean, even before now, people who signed up for Tailwind and upgraded get twice as much growth in their likes as people who did not upgrade. And they tend to post twice as much as those who do not. So we already know it was working before. And now we're saving so much more time, people can post even more. So it's just going to keep growing. So
that's what I'm imagining. Since it's so easy to do, I feel like people are just going to be posting even more. You can load in a month's worth of content and it's just automatic. And you can still, publish natively when you want to, but you have that consistency with this tool that you didn't really have before, not as easily at least. So I think those numbers are only going to continue to rise.
I agree. And I think it's a little bit of a mindset shift, right? So even though, yes, before you could plan out, you could put them in your queue, it didn't feel as much like a strategy, like you're building something that's set it, forget it, go, let it go. Peggy's asking, can you demonstrate how to use it? Well, we could, but it's just like before, right? Right. So you upload your image, you add your description, you use your hashtag finder and add your emojis and go. It will go right into your schedule and it will auto post at the time that you set. And it will not give you a notification. You don't have to think about it. So yeah, exciting.
Yes.
So the way you get it is by logging into your Tailwind account and navigating to your Instagram. So let me throw that link in there for you. This is for people who already have an Instagram account with Tailwind. But if you do not, you can get a free trial. And this is kind of a long, crazy link, so hopefully it will work through Facebook. But if it doesn't, you can just go to tailwindapp.com and try it out. Okay. Excuse me as
I do want to let everyone know that it is only for Instagram business accounts. So if you don't have a business account, we have simple steps to walk you through it. But also, if you don't want to become a business account, we're not telling you absolutely have to become a business account. It's fine. You can still use the notification posts and continue to maintain your Instagram schedule that way.
Yeah, because, some people have said, I prefer to have the notifications and be able to post because it reminds me to be on live at that time. So that's totally fine, too.
Yep.
And like you said, some people don't want to switch to a business account, but we have a video, and I think it's like, I don't know, 1 minute and 3 seconds. It shows you exactly how to do it. So super easy, and the link is there. So another thing to know is that it only supports single image posting right now. And that's not a Tailwind thing. That is for anybody who is a partner tool who is allowing this kind of auto posting of your scheduled posts. It's just single images. So of course you can still do stories and everything else manually through your phone. So there's no video yet, but that's the same for everybody. And of course we want to make that available when it's available.
This is still so new, And
oh yeah.
Going to continue to roll out improvements and everything. So we're all learning as we go and building as we go.
So much coming. So Oh, yeah. So one of the things that we have seen, Melissa, you have been just scouring the internet to see what people are talking about, people who've already used this feature maybe on other platforms.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the issues that we have heard is that maybe posts are showing up in a person's profile, but they're not showing up in the feed. What's going on with that, and how have we handled that?
Right, so we know that's so important, and with our hashtag finder tool, we wanted to make sure that, since you're using Tailwind and using our great hashtag finder tool, that those posts are showing up in the hashtag feeds. That's a huge part of Instagram. That's how you discover new content, new people, new collaborations. And so that was one of the top priorities for us when we were developing the auto post. And I'm thrilled, really, to say that we figured it out. Our developers are seriously wizards, and they were able to make it work. And so you can use the hashtag finder and still have your post show up in the hashtag feed. I tested it just earlier today, and on Instagram, now within the insights, you can swipe.
Okay, talk about that for a minute. Yeah.
I'll see if I can demonstrate on my phone real fast. Yes, it's so cool. So it shows you the individual posts analytics. So you can see I have this photo from when my dad was offered 30 carpets and a video camera for me in Morocco. It's a great story. Go to my Instagram, check it out.
I missed that.
From here, I just click on View Insights, and we have the little numbers down here. And if you swipe up on it, there are more information on the posts there. It looks like mine was showing that I had 16% discovery, which is post showing up in the hashtag feed, but this has been a little bit glitchy on my personal account. So right now it's showing 0, but I promise it was working earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I was able to see that those hashtags are still showing up, hashtag Morocco and Gibraltar, all the other ones that I was using on those posts were showing up in the feeds, and we're getting views from the hashtag feeds.
Yeah, so that's kind of what we figured out, right? What people were really saying is that hashtags weren't functioning, and that's why they weren't showing up in the feed. But yeah, like you said, we, or the engineering team, has figured it out. So we're pretty proud of that.
I actually showed the wrong post.
Did you?
This one. So you can see 9%.
Oh, okay.
Stood up in discovery. So I was telling the truth. I was just showing.
You were. I knew you were. So the other thing that's interesting is that you can @mention people. And I know that was kind of a concern. Will that be able to work? I tested that, and it showed up, and it notified the person. So that's very cool. You can also use emojis. That was something that the team had to work hard to make actually happen, because it wasn't automatic, but it works great now. So what I usually do, and you can tell me if you do something different, I go right to I think it's Emojipedia. I just Google emoji dictionary, and that's what comes up. And I will actually just physically copy it and paste it in. Is there another way to do it?
I know the Mac shortcut. So if you have a Mac computer, you can hit Control, Command, and Spacebar all at once, and it'll pull up the emojis, and you can just click through and find them. You can even search in there. It's pretty great.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I've done that. Okay, cool. Now, we had a question from our friend Jessica about auto posting to her Facebook page. So I'm not sure. Do you know?
We don't have auto posting, but I did test posting to a Facebook page. So once the post is live, you can go in, click share on the post, and turn on the sharing to Facebook, and it will push through to there, but it's not automatic yet. That's another one of those features that could be coming. This is still so new. We're still figuring out what
it was priorities: get it to work and get it to recognize our hashtags.
Yes.
Yeah. But I will tell you that I have an if this then that recipe because I didn't really like the way it shared mine to Twitter. I wanted the image to go with it. Mm-hmm. So I use an if this then that to do it. And with this post here, where I was testing our Instagram app, this did end up on Twitter as well. So if you're using something like that, it shouldn't break that. So that's cool.
That's a great tip. I didn't even think about that.
Yes, it's because I was always trying to share to Twitter. It wanted my password almost every time, and I don't remember those things. So, so please automate my brain. Now, something that I have seen a lot is the issue with the ratios that Instagram allows for your images. So, up till now, it's been kind of almost like whatever you want. It feels like, right? But if you look in our blog post, we do have an image that Justine made, our marketing associate. It's beautiful. It shows a different ratio. So it goes from like your regular blog header to the typical square to slightly portrait style. So almost like a Pinterest image, but not quite. Almost like the images you take on your cell phone and have in your camera roll, but not quite. So if you try to send an image directly like from your phone to your Tailwind queue to auto post to Instagram, most likely it's not going to go. So squares have always been good on Instagram. So I would suggest you just try to stay with that.
Yeah, if it goes slightly over the square in either direction, you should be fine. But yeah, squares, Instagram's just square.
It is, and that's what really works best. But the ratio is basically like 1 to 2 or 4 to 5. But those things are hard to keep in mind. So just, if you have a square, you'll be good. Yeah. So yeah, we were very excited. Oh, here's a question. I mean, we could have set this up and paid this guy to ask us, but we didn't. So James, thank you for asking. Any update on an Android app? Melissa?
Well, with the new auto post feature, you don't need an app. We're not sending you any notifications. We're not sending you text messages. We're just doing all the work for you. So you set everything up on the desktop, and we just push it live whenever it's time.
That's right. That's right. Anything else you need to do, you can go live. I mean, you can do it manually. So that is really exciting. Makes it so much more useful for our Android friends. Hey, everyone can play. So one more thing to keep in mind, as many people are rolling this out, and some people I've heard say, I've been doing this with XYZ scheduler for 3 years already, and it's been auto posting and it's been great. Well, if that's the case, then you've been using a non-partner tool, right? So this auto post with the API is only available to approved partner tools, and Tailwind is one of those. So whatever we're doing with your account, you can be sure that your account is safe. You're not going to get shut down. And now that they're upgrading their API, it's probably more important than ever to be with a partner tool.
So they're aware of those other tools out there, and now that the API is live to do auto posting, I can't imagine them taking too kindly.
I know, probably not. No, but I mean, some people have asked, well, is it like people used to talk about Facebook where using a scheduler would reduce your reach? I think that one's still a little up in the air. Kind of people go back and forth about that. But when you use a partner tool to do something that the platform wants you to do, right? So they have enabled auto posts through only certain partners. They don't punish you for that.
Right.
So something to keep in mind. And Bree is super excited for this new feature. We got 3 emojis. Thank you. And Kim just scheduled her first 2 posts. So thank you everybody for trying. And again, if you're not using Tailwind, you have nothing to lose. You don't need a credit card to get a free trial. So that link is in there. If you already have the Instagram account, seriously, it takes 2 minutes maximum. Even if you haven't made your Instagram account a business account, we're going to walk you through every little step. And of course, we have the best, the best customer success team in the entire universe.
We really do.
So if you have any issues, let us know. See if there are any questions. Oh, David's excited. We're getting his hands raised emoji. That's always a good sign. Glad you're here. And Justine, well, Justine is like our emoji queen. So thanks for being here. All right. If we don't have any other questions. Oh, a game changer for recycling content. Oh, interesting. We can't wait to see what you do with that. So anything else that we missed?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, thanks everybody for being here, and stay tuned for more interesting Instagram news. Take care. Bye, Melissa. Bye.